So, welcome to Cyberfest. We are two tribes, and this is our Mariachi, our Mexican lager. Background: we wanted to make a Mexican lager because it's a very cool and sometimes a little bit of a misunderstood concept. Most people think of Mexican lager as a clear bottle of really pale and a bit watery lager that you stick a lime into and that's it. In reality, brewing heritage in Mexico goes quite far back to German immigrants who brought over their brewing traditions to Mexico and started brewing Vienna lagers. And the yeast, the German lager yeast originally from Bavaria, started mutating in the heat in Mexico, and which is today giving us the fantastic Mexican lager yeast. So we've done a little bit of a mashup of styles of sort of what people think a Mexican lager is and what a Mexican lager is. So we use, in the Mariachi, when we pour it, you can see that it's got a lovely golden hue to it. And that comes from, in sort of the spirit of the Germans, we are using some Vienna malt in the beer to give it that nice golden color, and that's a nod to our more traditional Mexican brewers like Modelo. We do a German-style step mash on it to get all those lovely flavors out of the malt. And as a nod to the more modern Mexican beers like Corona, we use quite a large amount of maize in the grist as well. The maize is really cool because it gives you a sort of quite a dry finish and it thins out the body a little bit. Now that we have sort of worked out a little bit what a Mexican lager is and can be, I think it's time for us to take a dive into the glass. So like we said earlier, we got a nice golden hue on the beer, a nice tight white head from all that time lagering in tanks. So this beer spends a minimum of 42 days in tanks, so 6 weeks, which is a proper lagering process. On the nose, straight up, because it is a natural unfiltered beer that's been uni-tanked as well. You get a lovely whiff of that Mexican lager yeast. You get a little bit sort of a floral, slightly cider-like apple character. Then on second whiff, all those Columbus hops that we talked about in the brew house are coming through. You get some preserved lime. There's a little bit of graininess there in the background from the malt. A bit of black pepper. And then Columbus's very, very distinct trademark aroma of some dank marijuana comes through just at the back end. Oh, that's good. On the sip, the first thing you notice is it's quite dry. And sort of the hops want to grab your tongue a little bit on the first sip. We get a nice amount of balanced bitterness that sits quite nice with the sort of sweeter biscuity character of the Vienna malt. I get loads of lime zest, a nice sort of backdrop of allspice and black pepper, and then I'm left with quite a pleasant sort of piney candied lemon flavor that just dries out and sort of just makes me want to actually drink more. I really hope you guys have enjoyed our tour of the brewery and that you're enjoying the beer with us and that you've had a successful Cyberfest. Cheers.